Hey guys, welcome back to the Conservative Patriot. My name is Keith. Hope you're doing well today. Wanted to talk real quickly about the confirmation hearings for Amy Coney Barrett over the past 4 days, and kind of what I saw, what I didn't see, and just laying my opinion out there. So I thought, based on past confirmation hearings that I've seen or listened to, and unfortunately I was only able to listen to the hearings to and from work, so I have about an hour drive each way, so I got to hear a lot of it, and enough to form an opinion on what these Democrats were trying to do or not trying to do. The last hearing I watched, or we all watched, was the Kavanaugh hearing, and that was so abrasive and so below the belt. I thought we were in for more of the same thing. But what we saw, or what I saw this week, was the Democrats maybe being more reluctant and going, you know what, we don't really have a leg to stand on here. It doesn't really matter what we do right now. She's going to get confirmed. So we don't really, there's no dirt, honestly. We don't have anything to throw up against the wall. There's no character flaws that we can see as far as her being a Supreme Court justice. So let's basically get up here and preach the Democrat platform and scare people about Obamacare and Roe versus Wade. That's all they did. They went up there and they talked past her and basically told their side of the story to the American people, cited examples of people who would be without health care, and look at what we're doing. We're in the middle of a pandemic and Trump's going to take away your health care, and all those of you with pre-existing conditions are in deep shit. And that's furthest from the truth. What the Republicans want to do with the ACA is get rid of the individual mandate. They want that out of there. I couldn't agree more. That needs to go. What also needs to happen is that it needs to get rewritten. So once that gets rewritten, once that individual mandate is out of there, then Obamacare will be officially gone. But until we get that individual mandate out of there, it's kind of hard to replace this bill, this healthcare bill act, whatever the hell it's called. And then they're saying, oh well, you're such a staunch originalist, and you're going to overturn Roe versus Wade, and trying to catch her in making a statement about how she'll rule on the court without even having had a chance to get on the court. And a lot of them were treating her like she's already a justice. Like Cory Booker was already treating her like she was a Supreme Court justice and asking her how she's going to rule on cases. And of course she can't answer how she's going to rule on a case, because if it's an active case in front of the court, she can't give her opinion. She can't give her opinion even on what might happen in the future, because you don't know. You don't know until the case is presented in front of you. I'm not a lawyer by far, but at least I know that much. And then you have what's her name from Hawaii, Hirono. Oh my God, what a freaking this lady's got to be the dumbest person in the United States Senate. By far. I don't know how the hell she got elected. She is stupid. For her to ask her if she's ever been accused of sexual harassment, or these weird random questions that she was asking, I'm like, you got nothing, huh? So you're going to go there? Just odd. So that's what the Democrats did. They tried to play this off as a political stand for the ACA and Roe versus Wade. That's where they went. They went, if she gets nominated or she gets confirmed, then your health care is going away, and so is your right to an abortion. Or it's just out of control, like out of control. So there were very few of them who had poignant questions, about how she would rule or what her feelings were on this. Very few. But my opinion of her, and I've never seen her before or heard her speak, I was very impressed with how poised she was and how she didn't really give any facial expressions to give the media ammunition with, or the senators in the room to go, oh, well, you're rolling your eyes at me. Apparently this is how you feel about that. Whatever. She sat there. She basically took it all in and then gave her response. Very poised. I would not be able to do that. I would be like, I'd get so fired up quick, man. I'd be like, you're coming at me? Are you kidding me right now? I'm going to jump off this table and come up there and punch you in the nuts. So I don't know how she did that. Very, very poised, very smart. And she sat there without any notes, without, law books in there for her to consult. She knew her stuff off the top of her head. She knew laws, she knew statutes, she knew precedents. It was fantastic. And then you have Kamala Harris, virtually up there. You could see her looking down like, well, I'm going to look at my notes. What do I need to say now? She was horrific in that questioning. And I don't know if you saw, but she talked over her. She, gave her smug little faces again, like that, I just bit into a lemon face that she has all the time. She's just such an asshole. But she, again, was the most disrespectful senator up there. At least one of them. Blumenthal was disrespectful too. But again, Judge Barrett took it, answered the questions the way she was supposed to, didn't give any answers to what would you do gotcha questions, and prove that she's worthy of that position by far. So we'll see what this week, this week in between the vote happens, where they'll try to dig up more shit or whatever they'll do, and we'll see what happens. But I think that they're gonna do their damnedest to try to pull more information out of nowhere, or try to find people who hate her and have dirt on her or whatever, just like they did to Kavanaugh. They're not going to find anything. She's going to get confirmed, and then Joe Biden's going to come out and say, you know what, we're stacking the courts. That's what I'm doing now because you guys are assholes. Because we won't give an answer on that. That's an issue for another video. But that's my take on the Amy Coney Barrett hearings this past week. Let me know what you think in the comments, and always remember to stay on the right side. Talk to you soon.